Have you ever tried finding a photo on your iPad and you felt like you were on some sort of pirate's treasure hunt? You know the picture is there. You remember taking it, but between the screenshots, the family photos, and let's be honest, way too many cat pictures, the photo you're looking for just vanished. You're not imagining things. The clues are there. Most people just don't know how to use them. But you're in luck because today I'm not just giving you the treasure map, I'm going to teach you how to read it. Stick around, I got you covered. Arg! I'm Dylan Stewart, the MacWhisperer, and today we're going on a treasure hunt through your iPad's Photos app. I just can't keep up that pirate accent, there's no way. But by the end of this video, you're going to know how to track down any photo in seconds without using albums, without folders, without any painstaking organization. We're going to follow 6 hidden clues that most people never notice. And I'm saving the biggest clue for last, so make sure you stick around for my MacWhisperer treasure chest. I mean power tip. Before we set sail, if you'd like to follow along without a spyglass, scan the QR code on your screen or tap the link in the description below to grab your free Smart Guide. Smart Guides are simple visual PDFs that walk you through every clue step by step. Now it's time to follow the first clue. When did you take that picture? When you start looking for a picture, the first way you should always search is by date. And there are several ways to search by date on the Apple Photos app. First, you can click on the library at the top of your sidebar. And then down at the bottom, you can search by year, by month, or by all photos. Start by clicking on years, and then see if you can narrow it down to the right year. Maybe it was somewhere in 2023. As soon as you click on the year, it moves you into the month section for that year. So you can scroll around until you find the right month for what you're looking for. And when you click on that picture, it takes you to the All Photos section, as you can see down on the navigation bar on the bottom. From here, you'll see all of your pictures in chronological order, so hopefully you can locate the exact picture that you're looking for. But unfortunately, we rarely remember the exact date as well as we think we do. So that method can get you lost down memory lane really easily. Instead, let's jump right into our search tool. Make sure you're on the All Photos section down at the bottom, and you'll find the magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner here. From here, you can type in any year and it will locate all the pictures from that year. Pay close attention to the icons that you see in this section. The icon of the calendar lets you know you're in a date search. You'll see that symbol again and again when you're doing searches by date or by month. Clicking on that symbol will only show you pictures from that date. Adding a month will help you narrow down the results. But maybe you don't know what month it took place. Instead, you can search by a season, like winter or spring. You can even search by holiday. So if you know the picture was taken around Christmas or Valentine's Day, you can type that into the search. You can even use vague terms like last Halloween, and it'll do its best to identify those exact pictures. So if you know roughly when you took that picture, this is the best place to start your quest. But of course, most people don't know the date or even the season that they took that picture, or they would have found it already. So the clue of when doesn't always help. But that's okay, because for our second clue, let's follow the where. Did you know that every picture you take with your iPhone or iPad is automatically stamped with a GPS location? That's right. If you don't know when you took a picture, but you know where, there's an easy way to use that clue to hone in on the treasure. And like most things in the Apple ecosystem, there's multiple ways to follow that lead. To start with, let's come over to our sidebar and scroll all the way down to the bottom where you'll find the Utilities section. Here, you'll find something called Map. Click on it and you'll see a bird's eye view of all the pictures you've ever taken based on their locations. You can search around the map by panning left or right. You can zoom in by pinching and spreading to get closer into the picture you're looking for. In fact, the location tool is so powerful and specific that if you're looking for a picture that you took at Disneyland, it can even tell you exactly what ride you were on when you took that picture. I'm not kidding. Take a look at this. Here are pictures we took on Star Tours. Clicking on any one of those results will show you the pictures from that location. So if you know where you took the picture and you know how to properly navigate on a map, this is going to help a lot. But if you're terrible with geography like I am, then this tool still isn't going to help. However, there's another way to search by location. Let's come back up to our library on the sidebar here and back into our search in the upper right-hand corner here. Now let's search for a general location like Las Vegas. As soon as you do, notice this icon here. This is the location search icon. It looks like a pin on a map, and whenever you see that icon, it's telling you that it's found photos linked to that geographic location. Clicking on that icon will show you pictures from that specific site, and you can search for any location. As general as the United States, not super helpful, there's 36,000 pictures there, or as specific as the very street you took those pictures on. And if you don't know the exact address, you can search by landmark like this. Here you'll see a picture that was found near the Grand Canyon, and you don't even have to be exact because you can type something like beach and your Photos app will find pictures taken at the beach. Type mountains or lakes and it will do the exact same thing. So for every trip you ever took, even the ones that you barely remember, the coordinates are right there waiting for you to search them. But sometimes that's still not enough to put your hands on that elusive picture. But no worries, because once you've searched by when, and once you've searched by where, it's obviously time to search by who. One of the easiest ways to find a picture is by looking for someone who's in the picture. Your iPad, your iPhone, and your computer have been paying close attention. They know who you take pictures of the most. And if you spend just a little bit of time teaching it, it even knows their names. For this search, let's come back to the sidebar and head over to the Collections section. If you've never looked inside of Collections, let me explain. The library is where the photos live. But Collections? Well, that's where the organization lives. And there are several different ways that Apple organizes all your photos. The most valuable and powerful tool is called the People section. If you click on the People and Pets title right here, it'll take you to where you can see all of the different people that it's found in your photograph. If you see someone on this list who doesn't have a name, press and hold on them and edit their name so it knows who they are. For the people that you search for the most, press and hold on their picture and choose where it says Favorite, so that every time you take new pictures, if that person is in them, it will add that picture to their page automatically. Click on any one of the people here to look through all their pictures chronologically. Down at the bottom, you'll have the option to show all of the pictures of this person. If you don't click Show All, it's going to give you a summary of many of their pictures, but it'll eliminate similar or duplicate pictures. Clicking Show All is one of the best ways to make sure you're seeing everything that that person is in. And then it organizes those pictures chronologically, showing you the most recent ones at the top and allowing you to scroll down to head into the past until you end up all the way in the past. We can even use the filter to narrow the search. Click right here and you can click on the filter section and choose filters to find your pictures quicker. Are you looking for photos? Or maybe you're only looking for a video. You can even stack filters together to find something quickly, like your favorite photos of that person. So that can help you find a picture, but it's not the only tool we've got. Let's head back over to the library and back to our search right here. And now let's type in somebody's name. Notice when you put in a name, the symbol it shows you looks like a little contact icon. That's telling you that it's found a person. Clicking on that will only show you pictures of that person. But sometimes one person isn't enough. And you can search for multiple people in the same picture by coming back to the search icon up here and adding in the next person, like this. Don't forget to click on the contact icon here. This way, I'm only seeing pictures that feature both of those people. This is one of those tools that just gets more and more powerful the more you use it. If you take a little bit of time to label your favorite people and clear out the people you don't really need to search for by pressing and holding and clicking where it says hide, don't worry, it's not deleting the picture, it's just removing it from this section. Then you can focus on the people you're looking for the most frequently and find them quickly. If you want to learn even more about the people in pets section, check out this video right here. But you know how treasure quests go. There's always another complication that gets thrown in. So if you can't find that picture by who, then we're going to have to resort to finding them by what. All right, we've tried all the obvious ways. The when, the where, the who. Now let's resort to a bigger and more powerful search, the what. Think about that picture you're hunting for. Do you remember what was in the picture? I know, you're thinking you can't search that way, right? I mean, who would search by some vague item? Well, Apple Photos is powered by something called subject search. That means if you know there was a dog in the picture, type dog. As soon as you click on the little magnifying glass icon here, it'll show you all of your pictures that have a dog. Or maybe that picture was taken near a waterfall. You can even just type boat. The range of subjects it recognizes is broader than most people expect. Try food and see how many restaurants and lunch photos surface. Try book and you'll get all of the books that you've taken pictures of. In fact, the more precise your search, the more precise the results. Rather than searching for flowers, try searching for poppies, and you'll only find the pictures that have poppies. Instead of searching for dogs, try searching for Labradors. You'll find exactly the picture of that one brown lab that you love. Here's the thing about this search tool. A lot of your oldest, most buried memories live here. You don't remember the date, you don't remember the location, but you remember what you were looking at. Describe it and your Photos app will find it for you. And that'll solve the majority of your photo searches, but sometimes even that's not enough. Sometimes the clue you're looking for isn't a person or a place or a thing. It's simply a word. This one is genuinely remarkable. Your Photos app can read. And not just file names, not just metadata. It reads the actual text that appears inside of your photos. Menus, handwritten notes, receipts, storefronts. If words are visible, your photo app has already indexed them. Type any word or phrase in your search bar, and your app searches through every image it can read and pulls forward any photo where that text appears. Pay attention to this symbol that you see right here. It's brackets with some lines inside of them. That's the symbol for a text search. And as soon as you click on it, it's going to show you pictures where that specific word shows up. It can find it if it's handwritten, it can find it if it's typed, it can find it if it's big or small. In fact, it's going to highlight that word wherever it sees it. Just like this. Think about what that actually means for your treasure hunt. If you took a picture of a menu, but you can't remember the name of the place, type the word menu and click on the text search right here. Now you're going to find menus from that exact restaurant. Or if you remember what you ate, type that in, and the app will find it for you easily. I regularly take pictures of the books that I'm reading. Sometimes a page or a turn of phrase or a concept really catches my attention. So I pull out my camera and snap a picture. Now I can come into the search right here and type a word like the word believe, and it surfaces those books, and it even highlights that word. Or maybe you took a picture in front of a cool piece of graffiti or art. Type one of the words that was written on that piece of art, and boom, there's that picture. This even works with handwritten notes, which means that any greeting card that's signed might be the clue you're looking for. For example, I want to find a picture that I took on my birthday with my wife at that restaurant that I can't remember the name of. Now, when I come into the search tool here and type the word happy and select the text search icon, all I have to do is look for that greeting card that was given to me at that birthday. Now, the real gold of this method is that when you find that picture, if you press and hold on it and click where it says Show in All Photos, it will take you to the library to that exact day so you can find all the other pictures that were taken around the time that you took a picture of that happy birthday card. This allows you to jump right to the picture you're looking for super easily. The text search clue is one of the most powerful tools on this entire hunt, especially for photos you haven't thought about in years. The words were always there, but now you know how to search with them. And with all of these clues, you'd think we'd have uncovered the treasure by now, but there's still one more search tool that everybody forgets. When all else fails, we have to go back to basics. Sometimes the best clue isn't what's in the photo, it's the photo itself. You see, every photo in your library has a specific type. Not just the catch-all category of photo, a more specific classification that your Photos app tracks from the moment you take it. Searching by type is the fastest way to find a category of image when your memory of the content itself is kind of vague. If you come into your search tool here and type the word screenshot, you'll get an icon right here that when you click on it, shows you every screenshot you've ever taken. Pay attention to the symbol as you see it because each photo type has its own symbol. You can explore the different types of images and their icons by using your sidebar and coming down into the Media Type section or the Utilities section. Here you'll see icons to the left of every different kind of photo, like your videos, or your portrait photos, or your screenshots, or your handwritten photos. Now, when you come into your search and see that little portrait icon right there, you know that you can click on it and find all of the portrait photos. Or when you type panorama, you'll notice the panoramas icon, which will pull up all of those gorgeous landscape panoramas that you've taken over the years. So there we have it, 6 clues, 6 ways to track down almost any photo in your library. But we've only collected the clues. We still haven't found where X marks the spot. Before I dig up my MacWhisperer treasure chest, I mean my MacWhisperer power tip. If your photos library just went from a frustrating quest with no end in sight to a fun and easy search that can uncover any picture in moments, give this video a thumbs up. It makes it so much easier for someone else who's still digging through years of photos the hard way to find this lesson. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these tools surprised you the most? The text recognition, the location search, something you didn't see coming? Drop it in the comments. I love hearing from you, and every comment you leave helps guide me to the next treasure we get to dig up together. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I understand. You haven't added the time with all the searching and hunting through your photo library that you've been doing. But now that we've solved that problem, let's solve the next one as well. Hit that subscribe button and that notify bell so that you'll always be alerted whenever I drop new content. Now, it's time. We finally found where X marks the spot. So let's crack open our treasure chest and hop right into the power tip. Every search clue we uncovered today works on its own. But here's what most people never discover. You can stack them. Combine 2, 3, or even 4 search terms in a single search, and your photos narrows the results with every clue that you add. The more specific your hunt, the more precisely it finds exactly the photo you're looking for. The key is in recognizing the different icons and what they do. Let's start with a date like 2023. I'm going to click on the calendar icon. Now we're looking specifically at pictures from 2023. But let's narrow it down a little bit more. I'm looking for a specific person. As I type my son's name, it finds him and I can click on the contact icon to add him into the search. But now I need to add in a location, like Disneyland. Click on the location icon and it's added that search. But now I'm looking for a specific picture that Christian and I took at Disneyland in 2023. So let's add in the search term hat and click on the magnifying glass like that. And now we've narrowed down this search to a handful of pictures of Christian and me at Disneyland wearing hats. Let's try it again. I'm going to search for a book. So I type the word book and click the search icon. Now I know there's a specific word in one of these books. So I can type the word, like magic, select the text search tool here, and it will show me books that have the word magic in them. As you play around with it, stacking tools on top of each other, you're going to find that it's never been easier to find what you're looking for. So here's a list of all the major icons that you can find within the search tool. Here's the calendar icon for date-based searches. Here's the pin icon for location-based searches. Here's the contact icon for people-based searches, and the magnifying glass for subject-based searches. Here's the brackets with the lines inside for the text-based searches. And here are a couple of the type-based searches like restaurants, bars, panoramas, and videos. So that concludes our treasure hunt. Now, go enjoy the long-lost booty of all those photos that have finally been found. Every tool and concept we talked about today is fully captured inside your treasure map. Your smart guide. If you haven't downloaded it yet, now's your last chance. Hit this QR code or click the link in the description below. I hope you learned a ton today, but remember, there's always more to learn. Check out this video over here for even more amazing Apple tips and tricks. Arg! I'm Dylan Stewart, the MacWhisperer, and I'll see you on the next treasure hunt.